Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another Peacekeeper drip tutorial. So, what I did for this video is a little bit special. I went ahead and got my viewers and everyone in my Discord to give me advice, be like, hey, what ideas should I make? Go ahead and influence my decision. So, I'm gonna go and show on the screen who influenced what drip. And up first, this is going to be an Indian style Peacekeeper. So what I did is I went ahead, I did a lot of research for this one, and I wanted to make her absolutely gorgeous. I wanted to do a lot of warm tones and everything to reflect India, and I went ahead and looked up, what animals are like really like important there. And the Bengal tiger is India's most famous animal. It's the largest cat species in the world, and I love tigers. Now, obviously, there's not like a big like tiger kind of helmet for Peacekeeper, so I got the closest thing, which Vellum to me kind of gives like lion, like tiger vibes. I was like, okay, I can make this work. So what we did is we went in with the Vellum helm up first. Up next, we got the Vellum chest. I didn't want to completely match all of the pieces, like just the same sex. I thought that'd be kind of boring. So then after that, we're gonna get the Horkos Satyria arms. And I feel like all of this looks really pretty. If you look on the Vellum helmet, there's that like kind of like rose pattern. The arms are gonna go ahead and match that. And then the chest just has the full thing throughout. On top of that, I kind of looked up like Indian like culture motifs just on Google on BDass, and the skirt here kind of matches that aesthetic. Now the weapons I chose aren't ideal. I went ahead and for now went with a fire theme, but what I would recommend is these weapons that just came out with the new battle pass. Absolutely gorgeous, avant-garde, innovator. They're giving like steampunk vibes, and I absolutely adore this. On top of that, the actual gems in the hilt and in the dagger that I'll go ahead and show on screen, they match the skirt on the chest. So that's gonna be the armor for this Peacekeeper drip. Next up, let's go ahead and look through all the settings. So traits, this is all up to you. Pick whatever you want. For the chest, I went ahead and picked a Dream Totem for the chest. You are gonna have to be Reputation 40, and for some of these, I did my best to kind of make it fair for anyone of like a new rep, but you know, some of these are going to take some grinding. Rep 40 obviously takes a while. For the symbol, I went with Guardian Beast. You can get this by playing rank matches. As I said earlier, animals are extremely important in Indian culture and religion, etc. So I just want to go ahead and get something that kind of plays off that vibe. I did want to leave the chest blank too, because I feel like this looks cool, but it's kind of boring. So I just want to put something in there to spice it up, kind of tie back to that like cat animal theme. And then no embossing on the chest. Up next, we got the ornament. I went with Winged Crown. I feel like there's a lot of options you could pick here, but I wanted to go with something big and flashy, which that plays into the effect I chose for this armor. So I think this looks really nice, plays off the gold very well. Up next for the right shoulder, I'm running Invisible Protector. I'm gonna be real. I just kind of picked one that like blended the chest together with the shoulder. You could pick anything here, I'm gonna be honest. I would just get a good blend of like darker and lighter colors. There's no symbol or embossing on the right shoulder. Next up for the left one, I kept this completely bare. If you look at the pattern on this, it kind of gave like elephant vibes, which is like a sacred animal in Hinduism and Buddhism. So I was just like, you know what? This looks nice. I want to keep this like kind of pattern here on the shoulder. And then for the standards, I put on Melting, which this unlocks a Reputation 20. It's a little bit earlier. I thought it blended very well with the chest. And as it says, it literally looks like it melts down and cascades. And it kind of gives like a warmth, desert, things like that, those kind of vibes. So then for the legs, pretty sure I just kept this. Yeah, I kept this completely blank. I think it looks very nice with the material we chose, which is going to be amber. Like I said, this looks really bright, really warm. It's giving like, at first I was going with kind of like a heat and fire theme, but then the event dropped and I'm like, okay, I gotta use this effect. The color, this is going to be Transit Umbra. This was acquired through Black Prize Reposit Bundle or Scavenging the Battlefield, so I'm not sure if this is available anymore. I hope it is, but I'm sure there's a lot of similar color patterns that you could go ahead and pick to get this copied. Now for the effect, I went completely with the Avant-Garde Chimera Bird. I think this new set from the past is absolutely just beautiful. I mean, look at this. Get another one that shows it off a little bit better. I mean, look at the wings. I mean, that just looks beautiful to me. I love it. His execution's a little bit corny, but like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, look at that. Yeah, I think the bird absolutely looks gorgeous with this. Signature, I picked the Smithy, just a basic one. I think really for like the emotes and executions, you can just kind of do whatever you like. So there you go. That is the first set. All right, up next, this is an Artemis-inspired Peacekeeper build. So what I wanted to do here is I really wanted to play off the moon vibes associated with Artemis. I thought there was a few ways you could go with this, either maybe like a moon theme or even like a nature, kind of like a ranger aspect of it. Like I said, I really wanted to use this new helmet. I'm gonna butcher this. Diratatus? I'm gonna be real. I don't know this one. It's the pretty blonde one with the face stuff. I've been waiting for Peacekeeper to like get a set like this, and I absolutely love the face markings. I really hope Ubisoft makes more like this. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. I debated using the Fulgurata set to match this, but I wanted to go ahead and get her to be like as kind of like pale as possible to fit with the moon theme. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the illuminated star chest here. That way, it looks really nice with the gold bits everywhere. And on top of that, the material extends all the way down the legs, so it just makes her look even brighter. Next, we got the arms matching the headgear, the Diratatus set. I'm butchering that 100%. But I really love the silver kind of look on the arms. On top of that, if you look at the shoulder closely, I'm going to use these arms again in the next set just because I really want to show off how pretty they are. It actually does change color all throughout it, so gorgeous set. Absolutely love this. I'll go ahead and show the chest for those of you who haven't seen it. Let me find that real quick. Here we go. This is the new chest. I think this looks beautiful too. I just wanted to have more like white on the legs. I don't think it extends far down enough. But if you were making a different drip with different colors, I mean, this set is just absolutely gorgeous. Then we have the weapons. I went pretty basic with these. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is Year 8 Season 1 Battle Pass weapons. I went solid silver. I know there's gold in the armor, but I kind of wanted to limit that a bit. Like I said, we're playing off the moon here, not as much like the sun or something like that. So we didn't want to have too much gold in it. We'll go ahead and start looking at the actual chest. Here we go, Tameless Seer. So this was from the Frostwind Knights event pass. You can't get this anymore, so I hope you were here for it. I really wanted to play off of the like stars in the sky and everything. And obviously this is inverted. I'm going all white with like black stars. You interpret it like that, or maybe like craters on the moon. Symbol embossing, none of that. But for the ornament, I got Regal Crown. And I think you could play like Light of Divination. This is another really pretty one from the same event. You'll find something else that has a lot of like themes. I just wanted to run Regal Crown because of the gem in the middle. I thought it was giving kind of moon, like if you've ever seen a moonstone in real life, that's why I saw like the reflections in this, how it has kind of like an opalescent quality. I was like, yeah, that looks gorgeous. Right shoulder, I'm just running a solid white shoulder. Anything that'll white it out, make it look as bright as possible. No similar embossing there. Left shoulder, kind of similar. I went ahead and ran Tameless Seer 1. If you look, it has like little dots everywhere. You kind of can see the stars on the tassels, but it's not really that big of a detail. I wanted to kind of have like, almost like holes in the armor to really play off that like crater feeling. Up next for the material, I'm running Pale. Like I said here, you could run a lot of different stuff on this like drip and make it like look different. Like maybe like a torchlight if you want to play off the gold vibes more. But I really like how this looks at being bright and going with that like whole moon theme. Winter Woods is going to be the color here. That's unlocked pretty early at Reputation 5, level 20. Obviously most of this gear you have to be at least rep 8 to get, but at least this is a bit, this fit I feel like is a little easier. You could honestly just run all white and kind of go for an angelic theme as well, playing off the goddess aspect. On the legs here, I'm running the stars again, except this time it's Tameless Seer 3 instead of 1. It's going to be a more radial effect, and I feel like that works because it's like a little patch versus like a whole wraparound aesthetic. And yeah, symbol embossing, null. Tameless Seer, again, Tameless Seer 1 is going to be on the standards. Yeah, I didn't run any symbols or embossing here. I kind of regret it at the same time. I think it makes, for this drip specifically, I think it makes her look really clean. Especially since the armor is so detailed and complex, and it appears the symbols are on both sides. I just think leaving it like this looks better. Now, going into the effects, I put a blend of a lot of different ones. Idol's going to be pretty basic with Stardust Wings. I think these are gorgeous. It obviously has, like, the comets in it, the stars. It's really showing off kind of like that, like, stars in the sky theme I was going for. The execution, I'm running Fireflies. I'm going to be honest, the execution effect was a really hard one to pick here. But I wanted to kind of play off something that got the gold on her armor. I just think this looks absolutely gorgeous. I love this effect. You could also go, it's like stars again. I know Artemis is like associated with the moon a lot, so I wanted to just play off that as much as I could. Sulfuric Sparks on the free room, just, okay, I'm here, this just looks nice. Like, Sulfuric as an effect is gorgeous. I wanted this to run it. And then Stardust wings again for combat. Signature, you can run whatever you want. I went Sphere Skills here. Like I said, this is going to have the most starry kind of effects. There it is. Very pretty. Overall, I think this is a decent PK drip. I think this one is going to be more basic than the other two, but I think it turned out pretty nice. And last up, this is the one I'm most excited about. We have a holiday-themed Peacekeeper here. Now, I'm going for a candy cane aesthetic here. If you can't tell by the red and white stripes. Also, I am using the same arms as last time because, you know, I was talking about them a little bit ago. When I saw them, I immediately wanted to make this outfit. Like, I feel like the candy cane look is absolutely perfect here. First, we're going to go ahead and talk about the helmet. This is a Per Diligentis. Hopefully I got that right. And I really like how there's the white helmet with the red stitches. Okay, I absolutely love that little detail they included here, and it is bright. I mean, this is a bright white helmet. So, up next, we got Chimera and Tetrix for the chest. Now, it took me a while to figure out what chest I want to use, because obviously the Purge chest is going to look absolutely gorgeous with this. I feel like whichever chest you want to use is really up to you. I'll show off a few of them with this outfit, because I think this is the candy cane is a really versatile set. I feel like you can pick a lot of things and make it look really good. Even something like this, Illuminated Sorrow. I went in with Chimera Texturous because I just really like how it's like encased on the legs and the little dots and everything. I was kind of thinking, I wish they could be red for peppermints. Like, imagine that on the skirt here, but yeah, I think this is a pretty successful one for the chest. Next up, we got the arms, whatever that says, Deary arms, that's what I'm calling them. I went ahead, I got the candy cane on this shoulder because it fits in perfectly. The other one, it has like the little white bits on it, but you know what? Somebody licked the candy cane a little bit, I guess. Now for the weapons. This was a struggle for me trying to figure out these weapons. It took me a little bit. So this is the Invincible Impavidium Blade, unlocked through the Year 8 Season 3 pass. I got a little bit of gold on it. I didn't want to put really any gold. That's what I was trying to avoid here, is go with like white, red, candy cane. But I think this looks pretty nice. The red tip on the sword looks absolutely gorgeous. For the hilt, Somber Jillian hilt. Pretty sure, yeah, this is just one you unlock regularly for PK. Like I said, I wanted to show off more red with the stripes, and I thought that worked out pretty good. And then for the dagger, this is another one you can scavenge. I wanted to get a little bit of red on the blade of it without getting all the gold that's in the other one. Unfortunately, I couldn't match them. So yeah, Foensium dagger. I'm butchering this 100%. Got another jewel in it to match the hilt. I think these daggers just work beautiful together. Now we'll go ahead and start getting into the actual, like, customization. Alright, so for this one, the paint pattern, we have 3 diagonals. You unlock this at Reputation 1, level 12. Pretty entry, easy to get. No symbol or embossing. For the ornament, I got Mercury's wings. So this is one that comes with the Pledge of Heaven mythic outfit. Honestly, you could throw on a lot of different ornaments here. This is one of those outfits where the ornament doesn't matter as much. Even Treasured Heart, I think this looks really cute. If you have an old one that looks more Christmassy, go for it. I really like how this looks, honestly. I have no reason for it to work with the candy cane theme. I just think it's cute. For the material, now, this is one I think you could change a lot. I went with pale because I want her to look really bright. However, I think red, if you change the color palette up a little bit, looks absolutely beautiful here. On top of that, this is giving more of a Santa Claus Peacekeeper. I honestly changed it to red because my chat pulled this. Also, this is not one a viewer made. I just made this on stream with, like, everyone. So, I think this is really up to you which one you want to pick. Also, I think pale works with this chestplate better. Like I said, you could change the strip up a little bit, make an actual Santa Claus Peacekeeper. So, especially with the white helmet, it looks pretty cute. Now, left shoulder. I'm running the Destiny 2 palette. I think you could really just run one that's really red here. The reason I kept this is because it has like little bits of white in it that I liked. Yeah, just get the shoulder as red as possible is my best advice. That way you can really show off like the candy cane swirls. On the right shoulder, I went with the same pattern. It's 3 diagonals again, just to go ahead and blend everything together. I forgot, I did actually put an embossing here. Yeah, we're gonna cut that out. All right, now the standards. I have 3 diagonals on here. Gonna go ahead and match up with the chest plate. I really like how a lot of times paint patterns will look kind of funky, but these at least blend together. It looks a little strange, but they do overall stick together. There's not too many weird bends or anything like that, so it does work here. You can have a full candy cane effect. Then on the legs, once again, 3 diagonals. And thankfully, there's no similar embossing here. There's actually a really nice kind of floral print already on here. It doesn't really match like the theme, but that shit just looks pretty. For the color, I'm running red wine. This is one you can immediately get. So that's what I like about this set. I mean, you could potentially get some low-level Peacekeeper gear and run literally all of this off the rip. So, yeah. This is one that's pretty easy if you want to get festive for the holidays. Now, going into the signature, there is one that just came out with the Battle Pass I'm going to show off. I think it looks so cute. I'm going to run this when I get it. I got to play more. I mean, come on. There's snowing everywhere. And you could either do a Santa Claus PK or you can run the Candy Cane one like I'm doing. For the effects, I just picked a lot of red. Up first, we got Mortiger's Dark Oath. This is one that you had to scavenge during an event. I'm running it on my free roam and combat. For the execution, I'm running Catless Quarry. This is unlocked during the Varangian Guard pledge event pass. So this is another one you can't get anymore. I really like the red and white that swirls through the air. That, to me, kind of reminded me of, like, Peppermint in a way. And finally, for the idol, I have Assassin's Hood. I really like how it's, like, all white with the red trim. It matches the default helmet a lot. And on top of that, it kind of covers up the bit of, like, black and tan print that's already there. And honestly, I just want an excuse to look like Ezio. This was the Assassin's Creed event. Hopefully you have this. I absolutely adore it. So yeah, that is all for the video. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. If you enjoyed and want to use these, I hope you like and subscribe. I want to make more of these Peacekeeper Drip videos. Super fun. So yeah, thank you so much for watching.